Hi everyone, my name is Ife Mbagu from ifeimambagu.com. I'm basically going to discuss why you need to build an email list and the top 2 things you need in order to build an email list. And I'll just kind of like delve right into it. If you have a business, what I want you to think about, because I want to kind of like bring it to you in the form of a story that it's kind of relatable. Let's say you have a business now. You have a product, you have a service that you want to get across to a customer. You want your customers to find you, because at the end of the day, there are 2 poles at two ends. The first pole, which is on this end, is basically you being the owner of the business that has the product, that has the service. On the other side is the customer who needs the service you have, and at the same time they have the money to exchange with you so that they can get your product or your service. So your major concern has to be basically how to bridge the gap. And let's say for some reason, based on your marketing skills or something, you get to bridge this gap and get the customer to know you, to get to know you and actually see value in the product or service you have and pay you for that service. What happens if you don't have an email list? What happens basically is that transaction happens and it goes. You don't get to communicate with the customer again. It's basically like it's a one-off thing. But with an email list, building an email is going to give you the ability to have a collection of emails, almost like a database. So you're going to have a database of emails whereby you can access your customers' details when and where you want to. You can access your customer details. Why is this even important in the first place? As a business owner, it's extremely important because you're looking at the lifetime value of a customer. You're not looking at the one-off transaction you're doing. Your business is there to stay. And if you're in a particular niche, you're going to probably, if you're affiliated with a company, your company might be rolling out different products. And guess who the best person to buy a new product is? It's already a customer that has already purchased from you because they feel confident, they feel that they know, like, and trust you already. So as a business person, it is very important that you're building an email list because this is going to save you time. This is going to save you time of trying to contact so many people with the release of a product, or maybe guess what, you've changed companies. And this is so important, and this is a factor that I also want to bring to your knowledge. Let's say for some reason you're no more doing in a company that you were affiliated with and you have to switch companies. If you've been building an email list of subscribers that know, like, and trust you, the only thing that you probably need to do is to sit down and write a beautiful email, carrying your customers along. And all you need to do is to click one button, send. And if you have 10, 100, 1,000, 20,000, 50,000 people on your email list, just with that one email, you'll be able to communicate with all of them. And at the same time, for those that open those emails, they will understand that you've moved on, that there's a new thing that you're doing. And if they know, like, and trust you, they can easily come over and support you and buy your products or probably join your business or wish you well. This is so important and so vital for the survival of your business. Another reason why you need to build an email list is that we do not own all the social media platforms that we're on. You have Facebook, you have Instagram, you have Twitter, you have YouTube. At the end of the day, these platforms are being controlled. These platforms are basically third-party platforms that you do not have control over. If you violate a policy, if you violate Facebook's policy, they don't care if you've been building your business for 1 year, 10 years, 5 years. If they want to shut you off, they shut you off. If they want to unpublish your page, they unpublish your page, even if you have thousands and thousands of fans. This has been people's reality. It's happened to people all over and all over and all over again. If they want to throw you into Facebook jail, guess what? They are throwing you into Facebook jail, and they are going to restrict what you can do. So in whatever you're doing, in as much as Facebook is awesome, You have to see the bigger picture. You have to think of the fact that what if Facebook isn't here tomorrow? What if Instagram isn't here tomorrow? How am I going to communicate with my audience? How am I going to pass my message? How am I going to sell my products? How am I going to engage with them? And the answer to that is build an email list. And then that leads me to the second part, which is a vital tool. I said I'm going to talk about 2 vital tools that you need to build an email list. And the first tool is a lead magnet. What is a lead magnet? A lead magnet is basically it's like something. Okay, let me explain it this way. Have you ever gone to get some information online, and before you could get the information, they requested for your email address and maybe your name and phone number before they can give you access to that information? If you have, my dear, that is a lead magnet. It's usually something of value, of perceived value, whereby the target audience, the ideal customer, the ideal client might see that thing and deem it valuable enough to submit their details in order to receive that freebie, in order to receive that free item, in order to receive that free information. That is what a lead magnet is. A lead magnet is usually hosted online. It's like in a web page, and what that does, like I just explained, is you get the customer, attract the customer to you. The customer submits their email, and once they do that, this goes to the second part of it. It goes straight into the autoresponder. So the first part is having the lead magnet, and the second top thing to have to build an email list is an autoresponder. So it goes into the autoresponder, and what that does is basically like the database that I was talking about, the software that can enable you gather all these emails of customers or prospective customers or clients that you can build relationships with, that you can engage with, and that you can sell to them, sell your products, sell your services. As new things come up, you can communicate to them, and if they think it's valuable, they sell. And this is amazing, and it's not so simple as I'm saying. For guys watching, I actually did a guide for anybody that wants to create a lead magnet. If you don't understand what lead magnets are, or if you know what lead magnets are and you want to start building an email list, you need a lead magnet. So what I have done is that I've put together a guide, and I'm going to drop the link in the comment section below. And in this guide, it's going to give you a guide of everything you need to do to create your first lead magnet. It will give you everything that you need in order to get your first lead magnet going. And then again, it will show you, because once you get your lead magnet, you now have the ability and the capability to then go a step forward to start building an email list, which is so important for your business. So if you want my free guide, what you need to do right now is to go to the comment section below and type in guide. Go to the comment section now and type in guide, and I'm going to send some information over to you. I'll send basically how you can access the free guide. So like I said, I've explained why you need to be building an email list. I've given a couple of reasons, and then I've given you the 2 very important things that you need in order to build this email list. Number 1, which is a lead magnet, in order to attract those customers, attract those clients, for them to submit their emails in exchange for the free information that you are about to give them. And the second top one is actually an autoresponder, whereby you can store the data, the emails, the database of emails, so you can communicate with them, build like, trust, know, and then sell to them. And these are just 2 out of a lot. And in my free guide, which I'm going to pop the link in the comment section, if you type in guide in the comment section, I'm going to send it over to your inbox. Okay, so basically this is my Facebook Live for today. Please feel free to like, love, and share. And if you've gotten any kind of value from this, remember to tap and share. Okay, have an amazing day. And once again, I'm Ife Mbagu from ifeimambagu.com. Bye.